All right. Hello, everybody. Happy Wednesday. It is time for some more builders. Hope you're all ready. Today, we're hopefully finishing up Rimuldar. We have some exploring to do, some last food to make, some fish to find, some cures to create, and then we've got a bird. And we are going to have to throw rocks at that bird for some time. But yeah, hope you're all having a good Wednesday. I think today we can finish up Rimuldar. So yeah, last time we left off, we found out that there was a sickness turning humans to the undead. We couldn't save everyone, and Ellie's having a pretty terrible time of it. We're trying to do our best. We're looking for talk to hello. Learn about Thalamus. I keep adding letters to their name. Thalamus. We've... And so... But yeah, we ran into their challenges a couple times with these two. I think we're gonna have to make a finish off like a slime or something. But we have this third teleportal to go through. We're not gonna go there immediately because I have a different thing I want to take care of first. And that is... Oh, I've been calling it a herring the whole time. Maybe that's why I can't find it. The red herring was, in fact, a false lead. We need the red snapper. And so I want to give our second area another sweep. I think that's red. We're gonna do a sweep. We're gonna see if we can find ourselves in some different areas. Oh, hold on. Before we go out into the woods and either do something very important or die. Give me that food. We gotta eat. We also have a bunch of things we've gained here. We stole some pieces. We have this dead tree. We have throwing knives for the undead. We have some extra keys. I made 6 of these. We need some more silver. That's something we can do out here too. So let's find some more silver, like right there. Perhaps. Just a little bit. And let's try to find some new places to fish. Perhaps the red snapper can be ours. Like, are there any lakes up top here? That's something I don't know if I've checked around. I want to check around up top more. Maybe there's some lakes we missed. Some shorelines to hit. And of course we've got... Oh, I woke up. No, go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Okay. 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 Okay, they're sleeping. It's fine. Yeah, I want to look for, like, bodies of water we haven't checked. That's my Like, if there's, like, lakes up top, or maybe, like, some shorelines that look more interesting. Maybe just over there. So this is the way through. I think this should lead to Slime Lake. Could it be in Slime Lake? I'll do a little bit of looking in Slime Lake. But I also think I want to check... Oh, okay, we'll check on this shoreline here, too. Okay, sardine. It doesn't bode excellently. How about over here? Okay. Crab. Alright, let's check Slime Lake a little bit more. Yeah, red pinch. Do fish exist in Slime Lake, or is Slime Lake only slime? Oh! Okay. We can catch metal slime. Okay. I love fishing at Slime Lake. Oh! Oh god, big! Help! Big? Big? Yeah. The crown ghouls. What do they do? What? The time-honored headgear of a slimy sovereign. Can I wear it? I just wanted a fish. No, I can't use it. I can't wear it. Can I craft with it? Can I sew with it? Can I make the... I love that there was a king slime hiding in here. I'll leave you alone. Okay. I feel confident that our buddy is not here, but we did find incredible things in this pond. Let's keep checking the coast. Ooh, how about this inlet? Yeah, how about this? Alright, let's check around here. Sardine? How about inside? Palm? Okay. Salmon? Slimin? Slimin's different. That's a different friend. Palm. Okay, the inlet looks like it's full of palm, and the outlet has, like... Okay. We probably have to run because it's gonna be nighttime now, and there's gonna be ghosts. Yeah, there's ghosts that aren't gonna let us. Okay. Is that somewhere I can stay? Like, I know this is where our buddy was buried. No, there's no. Okay. Damn, they can shoot fireballs in water. Skeleton. Alright. Well, let's look around for something that's a more interesting habitat then, right? We'll do the outside first, and then we'll check the inside. It's exploration, you know? This is important. This? Let's see if I can try it. Is the ghost gonna let me? Okay, we found a slime. Okay. Wasn't quite what I was after. Oh, there's some, silver. We can grab that. We can also bother a wizard. Okay, a little bit more silver. Two-thirds through the night. What's anything up there? Okay, let's check up here for, again, looking for ponds or places where fish might live. So, like, there's this big building, but, like, what about, like, if there's, like, a pond or something up here? Big fish? Swamp? Ooh. Hello? Okay, it occurs to me I did not, explore this island as fully as I maybe thought, you know? Yeah! We did have sight on this. Okay. So we have a swamp. First things first. Ooh. Cave, too. First thing first is cave, I think. We'll check cave, and then we'll check swamp, and then we'll check fort. Is there a goodie inside here? Perhaps. Goodies for builders. Yes! Goodies for builders. A window. Okay. We've got a window for a building. That's good. Alright. Thought that might be a Slyo snack, but I like a okay, so let's go swamp fishing, right? You can't fish in swamp. Okay. Can we fish outside of swamp? Might that be different? Maybe purple is a result of red fish near the shoreline? Salmon. Okay. Tuna. Okay. Salmon again. I'm feeling like this might not have anything new on it. Maybe it's that we can't find... No! Oh! It was off the shore. The purple shore is from the red fish in the blue sea. Obviously. How else would it come to be? Okay. Well, we found a new place. Looks like they're in with a lot of other fish here too. Sardine. All right. Into the swamp. Oh, do they have another? Hey, Thalamus. What do you got for me today? The stones before thee describe a time. The time is now twixt morn and noon, or early in the night. The advanced hours to time twixt noon and eventide, or early in the morn. Okay, so they want us to change this from 9 to 3. Golemate! Alright, hold on, we gotta adjust. I don't think the golem might go into our inventory. Or went into our inventory, didn't go into our... This puzzle only becomes harder and harder as time goes on. Like, what the hell does Grandpa mean by an analog, by, like, you know, a clock with hands? Analog? That'd be analog. You don't call it that, though. You call a clock a digital clock, but I don't think you call, like... Anyway, do we get our... Ooh! More evil idols. And red block, blue block, green block, red block, red block. Okay, the reason I thought red block is my idea that this, I think, proves out, is that I think we're gonna have to fill in a slime. Thalamus' final puzzle is that they want us to fill in the eyes, the body, and the smile of a slime. I really, really want to find a slime with 3 blocks missing. That's the idea. That's the plan. Now I can build the Italy flag. Thalamus, I'm stealing your Golemite. They don't need it. The time is... Okay. Golemite retrieved. When I say Golemite, I think like... I think we're only gonna have like a half dozen blocks of it. I don't think we've seen a golem. What's the time is Jan 1, 1960 or something like that? Like... Alright, I think we need to continue doing a loop. I know we found the fish, and I know we've, like, gotten a little thing. Think of Dolomite? Okay, ooh, yeah, okay. That's a, that, when you hear the Golemite, Dolomite, yeah. Now I can hear that when you say it. Okay. So, let's check this shoreline. I think we have our fish. I only wanted proof of fish. I don't need more fish, if you know what I mean. But I think we need to check this shore. We did this one, and we did this one. Black Dynamite. I sell drugs in the community. Oh. Buddy, you can't. I have to take that fireball so that it doesn't hit the body. The slimes are congregating. Okay. So if we follow this shoreline, we'll find the house. Yep. But I think there's this shoreline between here and that like might have some unknown to us. Yeah, we came here. We had the tragedy here. Just tragic. Get out of here. I think we want to, like, head up. And we're going to check from up here along this ridge. I think that should be the last thing we need to do for this area. There might be some inner stuff I missed, but finding the last of Thaldus's... I say last. There's no other color in a slime. There could be. That's not true. I'm lying. I'm lying about the color of a slime. I'm mostly thinking of the rule of threes, though. Hello? I need to... Like, there could be a metal slime. There's some sand? We don't have any sand. Honestly, what's probably going to happen is we're going to go to the new island and then find, like, a fourth color block. But I don't know. The rule of design of rule of threes comes to mind. Don't. No. Oh, we are... assailed by ghosts at every turn. It's a good rule. 23 is number one. Okay. Take a look. Okay, what is that pillar? That's the wall. That's the grave. Ah! Awaken. Asleep. Awaken. Get a bit more silver here while we're moving by. Yeah, a Dragon's Quest. We have games that kind of come in threes. You know, our 1, 2, 3, or 4, 5, 6. We've done 7, and we haven't touched past that, and we, you know. one of those remains to be seen sort of things. Okay, there's our exit. Okay. I got what I wanted out of this area. So we could make the sailor's stew. We could make the fresh feast. The fresh fish. Right, we got 5 gold. Okay. I need more slime skin. Okay. I didn't have a specific use for the lamp. But maybe I should. All right, we can grow crops, but I'm not really doing that. Pizza Hut Hotel. Okay, I think we're ready to go to the new area. Let's move on. I think this is the grave. I think this is the terrifying graveyard. Yeah. This place. Oh, God. Oh, we did have enough gold to make a cool blade. That was what the gold was for. Yeah, free graves. Just pick them all up. Okay, we got more skeletons. We got more ruby. We got more silver. So this is the south side of Rimuldar. And the idea is that this is where the temple is. I'm not desecrating it, I'm just moving it. Oh. Okay. Alright, it's just a corpse. A lot of silver here, that's good. Let's head on down. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through this, like, central area. Kind of check out this down, and then we'll cross over. What's over here? Yo! Oh, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't think that this was gonna be a findable resource for us. I thought this was only gonna be something we would be able to, like, get from little quests, and that was its restriction. There are gold in there, them hills. Yar. Yeah, Yeah. Okay. I was really worried about using too much gold. But the good old Rimuldar Hills will provide. This is the first place you notice the ring. Oh, it's purple. Oh, I'm getting, okay, we do need to go change our ring. I think we're anti-paralysis right now. More gold. Okay, so I have... I think if we leave this menu and go to equipment, we can just... No, I need to go find it. Okay. Where is it you? That's confusion. It's Snake. Okay. We also have a shield to go make. Okay, we can also check out inside the hills. The hills are not alive with any sound of music. They just have skeletons. I don't think that counts as alive at all. It's fine. Let's eat some fish. The hills are alive with the sound of zombie. Ooh, okay. The hills are alive with the sound of xylophones. Dangerous zombie. Yeah, alright. We'll find some goodies here. Hello! Don't you dare try to push me into the lake. Down a Pumpkin Hill. I already got Dangerous Zombie on my mind because I already named okay. The line of thinking that went into naming the stream was that we're going to be fighting the Hades Condor, which then had me think the words Hades Condor, because sometimes you'll see Tajador, the Kamen Rider O's form, referred to as Tajadol. Which you gotta tell me what a condol is. It's the LR bit. But then you have the insert song for that form, which is off of Tajador named Time Judged All. And thus, the entirety of the line of thought definitely makes sense and isn't just... It's fine. It's fine. Sometimes your brain just has to go in a lot of directions. We're climbing. I know how other people feel when we talk about magic. Yeah. I swear there's a line of logic that gets there. It's just that, you know, you have to, it's like, how familiar are you with Kamen Rider O's? And not just like normal, but like specific insert songs. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Big zombie? But no, the more recent game that's given me the feeling of like, you know, like, oh god, is this how it sounds when I'm talking about magic? It must be. Is anytime anyone talks about a run in the bazaar. I've not played the bazaar. I was gifted it and have it sitting around, but there are many cards to be played. But anytime, like, a description of an event in that game happens, it's kind of what I imagine it sounds like when I talk about, like, yeah, we're gonna go, like, you know, Lotus, you know, Dark Rit, Seething Song, into Past in Flames, we gotta set up our Yagnos, like, I kinda wanna go talk to this big one. I feel like we can talk to the big one. Can I talk to you? Are you buddy? Are you buddy? No! I've used the Graven Defense? What is this? Is this what the Grafdigger's Cage does? That's the Graven Defense. Like, there are many like, I feel it. I feel ya. I have been there many a time and will be there many a time. It's something I do love to do, especially like, hey, if it's a thing that doesn't make any sense, I love to try to explain it. You know, that's part of why I stream stuff. But you can sound a bit silly at times. Cave. Cave with fire? Hey, cave with fire. Cave with treasure. Yo! Sofa 2, sequel to Sofa. Can we steal these tiles from under the chest? The skeleton does not want us to. But the skeleton has no say. We can steal the cube. Like, this is a puzzle cube right here. That's extremely a puzzle cube. Okay, let's head east. Kind of check out this shoreline. Again, I'm looking for an incomplete Ooh, what's that? There's a tower? There's a bridge? Finding things. I'm looking for an incomplete slime. Shoutouts to Phallus. Friend to all slimes. That must have. I have to believe in Phallus's slime statue. It's so important to me. Even if it's not real, it's important. Okay. Yeah, is that good? Like, we are finding hundreds of graves. Not just some graves, mass graves. Like, it's bad. Sure. We've seen, so we've seen orange slimes on one of the islands, but we've also seen blue slimes. We fish up blue slimes. Oh, okay. Is this a hint? Did they figure out the correct height, or did they figure out the wrong height? I have performed. Its name is Blasto. Blasto the Hades. Oh, sorry, that's the name of the spell. You know what? Until otherwise known, Blasto is also the Hades Condor. Oh, okay. So Blasto we need incredible walls. To wait out Blasto's Tempest. Alright. So, how high up are we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that 7 tall? Is that what we're looking at? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and it was at this. Okay, so let's make that as our assumption. Also, I'm gonna. Blasto's Tempest. Blasto's Tempest sounds like an NES title. I wonder if you do. So, you make a coffin when you die, but do you make a grave? Oh God! It's nap time. Yeah. Builder's sleepy. You know, Champions, you wake up after. Okay, no, we're good. I saw they updated Champions. I think the mobile release is finally up, and some new megas and bits. I'll have to like actually learn. Wait, hold on. I'm being My treasure senses. My treasure senses. Could it be? Message from Dr. Light. Rubus calling down. Slyo snack. Yeah. We are not a hero, but we are hungry. Okay. Okay, so there's a tower inland. There's a broken building over there. Let's head over to this broken building next. See if we can find Thalos' slime. Oh, we need to beat up a couple of you. Hold on. Another Kung Fu school has arrived. Melmath, thank you for the sub. Explore the spooky curse out for a slash snack. Being able to Shoryuken these ghosts when they're going for the you know, the axe handle would be a nice counter. Missed what the tell was for that? It just said open. We were just close enough that it said open. That was the only tell I had. We just had an interact prompt because we were too close to the treasure chest. Part of this game is that we can, you know what? I can fix this room. We can interact with things through walls depending on camera angle. So, like, if I want to build, I want to sleep. We've seen that in a couple places. You can interact with anything you're within, like, a block of, and that sometimes lets you interact through walls. Okay. Again, we know there's a tower inlet. Ooh! There's walls here. Okay. This could be some sort of great... Oh. Yeah, and there's the tower. Okay. Nice try. I already knew that kung fu technique. But how about the pouncing tree? Oh, cave. Cave. Deep cave. Deep cave. Whoa! Oh! The technique! I'm so glad that we let our friend show off the technique. We gotta go. I can't possibly beat that. Yeah. So here's Broken Tree. Okay, Broken Tree just explodes on contact with an axe. Alright. Hello? What could gold have for us? Okay. I was wondering if they would drop gold or if they would drop golden golemite. Goldamite. Goldamite. Alternate universe. Steve Jack, thanks for the sub. We're having a good one here. Glad to have you. Okay. Now. My buddy. My friend. I need to build the slime. Has it been provided? Oh no. Hi, Thalamus. They just weren't here for the slime. Let's read. Upon the island, the riddle of the twins. No, you can't. You gotta. Thalamus, you gotta tell me which go. Okay, all right, fine. The riddle of evolution. The secret of evolution. Wait, Thalamus, do you know the secret of evolution? Wait a minute. Okay, but I know the riddle of time. Alright, let's grab our colored blocks. They make a nice thump. That's actually a really satisfying noise, by the way. Listen, like, it's just a good, like... that. It's just a good sound. Alright. Well, Thalamus, I did want, there's an old sheet of paper. Thalamus knows the power of Catholicism? Which is the almighty accessory that protects against all status. Keto's figure in Catholicon. The Ring of Ribbon. Okay, well, that's a huge thing for us to get. Oh, hey, hold on. It's a cave marked up there? Okay. Also, that's a key door down there. Well, I guess we'll figure out how to create the Pope's ring. Excuse me, I'm trying to reclaim... my 3 bricks. Well, thank you for your final puzzle, and thank you for your final, very cool, prize we'll have to go make. Do I have any food on me? I also should probably put these away. Yeah, I'm just gonna make my own slime, okay? Catholic is an actual thing like a panacea? Okay. I mean, that makes sense. It's an all cure, right? I'm just like, look, we're in a place with a ton of gravestones, and I'm getting the ring of the Pope. Yeah, Catholic meaning universal. Oh, okay, sure. That follows actually. Yeah, no, that makes sense. I would not have thought of it that way, but yes. What am I doing here? I'm doing something here. Hold on, I know what I'm doing here. Okay, I had an idea. And I've come up with the idea. And the idea is that we need to make... We're gonna make... the avant-garde slime. The French slime. Okay. We're gonna leave this here for Thalbus. We need to go up, though. We could have the Russian slime. We could have the... We could have many a slime. It's true. There we go. So over there, when we looked on the map, we can see this cave. We also see this, but that's like... What is this? Indestructible. Okay. It's always an interesting sign. I'm the builder, I can... Okay. It's got a key? Ooh, okay. We brought these keys for a reason. Ah, smoke skull, yes. The Elena's, the slimes from Elena's place. Of course. Yo! Yeah! We got the fear and awe. Oh no! Stare into eternity. Dragon scale. Oh. The music stopping there felt really important. One hollyhock. Yeah, the music stopping there was not intentional, but meaningful. Well, we've defeated the blue dragon. Let's take our guns back. Gotta be half it. Yeah, like, if it's a purifying flower, you know. It's gonna be a while, but Blue Dragon... Blue Dragon is on the list of games that have, like, the Dragon Quest inspiration. Obviously, some of them, the word inspiration is a little, like, isn't enough, because, like, yeah, we have, like, you know, Toriyama on, enemy designs and such still. But, alright, I'm gonna go ahead and place this. I've been a fool. Let's head back to the city for a moment. I'm also gonna step away for just a second while we'll do some building here in town, a little bit of changes. Okay, I'm back. Might have to actually play it on hardware. Be worth, we'll check it out. Hey, buddy. Alright, pink petals for the antidote. Fruit, we can make liquid silver. Okay, and then over here on... So I need to make... Wow, we need more liquid silver. Okay, that's fine. Let's go do that. probably need that anyway. I've still got keys on me. Let's build... Finally build the shield, and it's going to be the silver shield. Spend some sapphires on it. There we go. Let me put away you. Alright. If we go here. The Falcon Blade. Only 1 silver and 1 gold. Absolutely. An incredible blade to have. Less powerful than the broadsword, but swings fast. Swings very fast. Well, let's go ahead and grab some food. That's the other part of why I wanted to stop back here. Potato salad. Recipe cost tuned for durability. Oh! Okay. This is made that way because it attacks twice as fast and breaks twice as fast. I see. But this one doesn't because, you know. Okay. I'll build an extra key. I didn't even think about armor breaking. That's terrifying. Okay. The other thing I want to do... So, this is ground level, right? We agree this is ground level? So... 1, 2... 3, 4, 5... Alright, we're rebuilding this room with some better material. Yes, we are shielded. So... what do I want to build out of? Temple blocks? I don't have a lot of temple blocks. 22 temple blocks? Is that enough? 2, 4, 6, 8, 12, 8. Not for this building. So it's not going to be temple block. Could be brick. Okay. Yeah, I gotta... We want to build this out of some sturdy material. I left a prank for myself in the past, I guess. The slime tower. So here's the idea. We're at 5 high with this building. We're gonna use this building as the jumping off point for the tower. So, I need to put my sign back up. So we're gonna go like so. And from here, we'll take the ladders we took. I think this needs to be 4 wide. Other side. It looks better on other side wide. Monsters, I'm busy. Where are they? You. Is that it? Okay. Alright, I'm going to sleep before the monsters keep showing up. Okay. Okay, so this is the idea. I'm excited for my plan here. Now, obviously, this entire plan hinges on them being correct about the height that the Condor shows up at. But if they were, we're gonna be ready for battle. And we're going to be ready for battle in all directions. Yeah, it looked like it was about this height. And so... this is going to be the idea. We're going to have, you know, and we'll have the ability to, you know, switch direction with the open platforms. This is command center. This is where combat will happen, is from the command center. So... It's 5 by 5, it's 3 by 3, I couldn't possibly beat. Yeah, I want a... Yeah, yeah, the pillars are to build something to withstand the blasto. That's what this will be. I need more of this material. We'll get more of this material, but this will be the Blasto zone, and then we'll be able to leave the Blasto zone to go into combat zone. So that's the plan. All right. Anyway, with that all built in place, let's head back out the command bubble. The blasting zone, yes. Help, 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 help. Oh God. Yeah, okay. All right, I'm free. Terrifying. Not ready for that. So where did I leave the, oh, is that it? Yeah, that's it over there. Okay. This place isn't too big. Like, there's our pillar. Yeah, Final Island, you know, it's just got what we're looking for. So this is supposed to be Yggdrasil, I think. This is where the temple is, and Yggdrasil would grow upon it, is the idea. First things first, I need a key. I need a key. $15 silver points. My name is Slyo. I have gooey joints. Beat me up. Then you're not getting anything, actually. Sorry. Parried! Beat me up for 2 gold and 4 experience points. I was extremely happy last weekend. I've been on a big Netrunner kick over the over the last few weeks because there was a physical tournament coming up and I wanted to be ready to play in that. And in that Netrunner event, I got to be the bounty. I was the person that if you beat, you got a cool prize. Which was a very fun time. Gave me an incredible item. I put that on Blue Sky, the Hunter Seeker Medallion. Very, very good. I went 4-3 in the event, so 3 people did defeat me and claim a prize. Put me just outside of top cut, but was a blast because I have not played physical Netrunner at an event in years, and I haven't played competitive Netrunner in half a decade. So, you know. ghost is trying to get up here. Oh, okay. What do we got here? Potato. How do tournament matches work with the asymmetrical nature of Netrunner? So, the way this event worked was a format called single-sided Swiss, where basically you're assigned a side. I did see them down there. I'll go down and talk to them in a moment, but I want to be up top here. Where you're assigned a side and you play one game against somebody who's on the other side, and the tournament is structured to balance out the amount of times you play each side. So, like, I played Court 4 times and Runner 3. Older tournaments that I went to would do double-sided Swiss, where you'd play a very long round and you'd play both sides against the same opponent. You'd play Runner against them, and then you'd swap and you'd play Corp against them. But that makes for a very lengthy day, because Netrunner matches are a lot longer than, like, a Magic tournament match or like a EVO match. All right, let's go talk to our friend here. Hello. Oh! Here they are! Dallas. Oh no, did you get crunched by history too? That's tragic. Yeah, we found your cool universal Pope ring. Yeah, this was the Sanctum. Trying to move the camera. Okay, there we go. Oh. Oh. This tree is the reason that people were able to live in this land in the first place. That makes sense. I'm gonna be honest, right now the goal is to save a friend. That we're gonna start small. We need to cure one person. And thus cure the world. Yeah. we are not the hero. We are not destined to save the world, but we can start we can start the ball rolling. Look, we're just someone. We're just a person. You're just a person. We're just people. Oh, okay. And the hollyhock is the cure. And this is to force you to Rimuldar key. You know what I mean? Like, one of the things that is a nature of Rimuldar is the single-use keys, and this forces us to use them, right? And there they go. He's gone. The art of alchemy. And I guess this is Thalmus's grave. Thalmus thinks us a hero of Rubis, but Rubis has directly said we are not a hero, you know. This is a Minecraft tree. This is so Minecraft tree. made of wood block. But, like, you can see the wood block pieces. Alright, well, we need to go make a transmutation. Piece. We have not checked the bottom of the tree, that's true. We have some more exploration down below. Good call, good call. I'm gonna leave this here for Thalness. I gotta respect, you know. Oh, hello. What is this? Aha! Entry. Tree entry. Ooh. Hello? This is the power of Yggdrasil. We can hot springs. We can chill. There's a screen. That's very cute. That's a very cute, like, showing of the power of the tree. Also something to maybe build. Like, we could build maybe we could build this, right? The purified water. Okay, well, I think that's time to go. Yeah. Okay. So, a transmutation cert. Okay. We have to go use our herbalist cauldron to upgrade to it. That's fine. First things first, I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the... Four remaining. Okay. Little awkward, the camera doesn't really like that, but we'll work with it. I suppose I could just build a new one. Okay. Transmutation table. And then... there it is. Alright, how big of an item is this, is the question. Does this change the size of the... oh my god, okay. Alchemist Laboratory. Yeah, we had that conversation last time. I don't know about fighting the blight as a whole, but I will fight it for my granddaughter, which I guess is the smarter. A selfish, foolish human. I can't hold my, like... What do my morals mean in the face of the death of my own family member? And a Slyo snack. Around. Okay. More Slyo snack. Oh, okay. And then this is gonna be, yeah. So this is, getting us to use gardening. Everything that we've had comes together. Yeah. That makes sense. So we turn the hollyhock seed. See, here's the thing. One flower turns into 2 seeds. And we need 5 flowers. 10 silver, 3 gold, the funnel drops. Yep. Let's make our new ring. And let's pull out our big gun. We already have all the rings that would turn into this anyway, so... Alright, let's go ahead and... all the beans. Alright, let's deal some monsters, and then we will... Hey, buddy. Nah, I'm ready for you, buddy. Yeah, I figure like if it had like a fail-safe, it would be like the flower reappearing in the vault. Harumph. Oh yeah, I'd love to hear about a version difference. Yeah, because like we make 1 to get 2, we make 2 to get 4, we make 4 to get 8, and you can't like 5 into 4 still leaves you with leftover, right? So. Okay. The first challenge in every chapter is collect X different things. It wasn't so in the old version. You would literally have to, like, before it was beat the chapter in X day. Oh, wow. This had a... Wait, there was, like, a day count? Huh. I would not have imagined this game actually caring about that. Oh, and, like, the very end of this is, okay, I see. You're forced to, like, have this, I mentioned earlier in the stream it was entirely possible to never sleep and then never get the dream, and there was an incentive to never do that. Okay. I need more wood for these. Hold on, let me just make some wood. I was like, why can't I not make this? I thought I would have the goodies for it. Alright. I'm gonna be so ready. Wait, that's not correct. That's correct. Interesting. But they, like, removed that as, like, the achievement or whatever for it. Because that's kind of silly with... Yeah, okay. So we've rested a day. And here we have 2 of them. And now... Yeah, like, speedrunning isn't something I want to have be the like, regular way to do things. You know what I mean? Like, speedrunning is a cool thing, but, like... Slio snack. And another slio snack. Yeah, it's an important bit to, like, take your time. Alright. So now we have 4. And then from 4... comes 8. So this room becomes worth a ton of points with these in it, too. Okay. Back to bed. All right. And thus, we can use the 5 and the liquid silver and the pure water to cure the incurable. And while we're here, might as well set these seeds to place in case we need more of these. So... There we go. It was FF12 that had, like, a chest that disappeared when you opened a different chest. Sort of thing. Alright, let's go ahead and save Ellie. That awful bird. All right. I need more wood. Okay. Okay. But yeah, anyway, to go back to what I was saying about Netrunner events, the single-sided Swiss as a setup means that, like, you're not playing multiple games against the same player on Runner and Corp side, but you're playing against more people quicker. A round is like 40 minutes because you're playing one game, not a best of 3, just one. Because a game of Netrunner, part of the reason the change happened like this is that Netrunner is not, like I said, Netrunner is not a quick game comparatively. So, like, having, like, a best of 3-ish style just won't function. At least in trying to keep a tournament short. In the events we played in Fantasy Flight era, double-sided Swiss was kind of the norm where you would, like, play 2 games against the same opponent, and a win was worth 2, and sometimes you'd split, like, both Runner win or both Corp win. But it meant that you were kind of playing 14 rounds. You know. Gerontius has decided that once it became personal, I had to be able to help the world. Yeah, like, it was all far removed from me up to that point, and then we saved this old man's granddaughter, and Slyo's I told you so. Like, I've been a fool. The dopey face. Come on. Okay. Gerontius getting a picture of it during the Bakamitai. I would say Ellie, but Ilias might be, like, fitting too. Like, I think Ilias is more fitting to be looking at the photo of, because it's regret based on not believing in his apprentice from saving his granddaughter. The big fish soup in the third. Ooh, that's smart. We have so much health. Whoa! Alright. Ready for battle. Let's put away... Okay. Putting away non-combat stuff. Okay. Alright, hold on. I can't embark on the final battle. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. Let's talk to the town before we fight. Get them high above ground, indeed. Oh. Slyo the Hades got Slyo. You heard this thing called the restaurant? Alright. Let's quick, while I'm thinking about it, we're gonna rebuild the... Because, like, we have to leave this town in a good place. If we're gonna be leaving soon. That you know, that's part of what the builder does. Leave things in a better state than they were before. We've brought so many things. We've brought so many people together. They're rotated wrong. It's fine. It's fine. I'm leaving. It's fine. Yahoo! The house called the Feet built the specifications. The house named Victory stands. It's true. Brezar, that's true. Alright, Ellie, how are you doing? You went through a lot, Ellie. You don't have to... Oh. Alright. Ellie's ready to throw rocks. We are ready to throw rocks. Let's ride. So if this is like the Golem, we're gonna have a few waves to battle. That height looks right. That height looks pretty reasonable. Oh no, they figured out how to jump! I might have to come from the south side, actually. What's the damage on the Falcon Blade? Well, let's find out. Wow. To shreds, you say? To shreds, you say? I'll put you in the stun lock. I will build the stun locker for you. What if I built jail out here? What? Like, I could build jail outside, right? Like, we could just, like... Hold on. Hold on. We can build the house that is defeat. Strength ring is a good question. I think our current ring is crit ring, right? Let me check. Yeah, crit ring. Yeah, we'll lose jail for the big fight. But like, hold on, I've got a plan. I hope you're ready for this. I don't think they are. All right. Okay. Look, the hero might run out into the front of the town with a sword in hand and a shield in another, and defeat the oncoming foes. The builder is going to construct your defeat, brick by brick. So you might be asking what the hell I'm doing. What idea has the builder come up with today? And well, with the power of infinite dirt, will turn the battlefield to our advantage. Now we're ready to fight. Slimes versus zombies. All right. Let's go for round 2. Oh, you're right. I probably want a pit in front of those. That's true. An idea to be improved upon. No, you get out. Get down from there. Get down from there right now. Get down from... Get down from there right now. There we go. You know, another part of building is that iteration is a skill. All right, Drakey, I need you to hold off for just a bit. Get in the hole, get in the hole, get in the holes. Get in the hole, get in the hole. Get... All right, hold on. I think you're right. I think we need to do this. No battle plan survives contact with the enemy, you know? But, like, what's this zombie gonna do, right? Oh. Hmm. You know, usually they say zombies are, like, brainless. I think I got outplayed. Alright, it's fine. We're going to invent round 2. Okay. Don't look like they didn't do much damage. That's fine. They don't need to. You know, maybe the... Hold on, maybe the middle walls are just not worth it. Yeah, I wish we could tell the townsfolk to use the... Yeah. That would be perfect, wouldn't it? The rocks do about 3 times the damage that the ballista do, yes. However, look at the defensive... Like, if anything comes at us from this direction, we're so set. Slyo needs food badly. Do the ballistas have homing? Yes. They do. They have like pretty good like up down left right homing. All right. Let's see how the iteration 2.0 goes. We do not have spikes. All right. Alright, cut him down to size. Get back in here, buddy. Y'all get back in here, please. Yes, alright. Okay, alright. We're learning, you know, better defenses as we go. It's fine. I missed the fire statues? Oh my god. Wait. You're right. We can fix this. We can fix this. We found these from the Kung Fu school. Uh-huh. Yeah? Yep, uh-huh. Yep. Okay. You know, Perhaps it was the evil statues in our hearts that were the answer the whole time. I'm gonna. Okay. You're no good, you're no good, you're no good. How do you want the bread? There's no point in round 4. We are now on the boss, and so town is gonna get... Everything outside of town is gonna get eaten, right? We could... Hold on. I think fighting is gonna happen up here. I want to be ready for it. Alright. One last nap. I could have closed the back and then they would have been stuck in the fire pit. That could have worked. Alright. We're as ready as we can be. What? One-on-one combat. It's us versus... There it goes. Bird. Alright, you. The winged king of corruption. Where's Bird? Bird. Oh! Okay. I'm gonna go crush it! I see, okay. Alright, let's get the shots in position then. Take care of the ground first. Oh! The blast! Oh, God, the blasto. Oh my God, Whoop. We literally need a roof. Okay, alright. We have a room for that. We can add a roof too. I'm... Okay, and then you. Okay. We're good. Hey, buddy. Crunch, 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 crunch. All right, here it is. Out! Slide. It looks like the second one is not getting the hit. Oh, there! No, there we go. We're good. Get in there. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Crunch, 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 crunch. The killing! I'm really happy with Command Center. Yo! Oh. We can make the stave. We can make another ancient artifact. Okay. One does not need to be a hero to shoot a bird with 1,000 arrows. The roof was important. That's good. Thank you, Mildred. Thank you, Mildred. You had to build a lot on the fly. Yeah. We lost, a lot of town. Blasto has also been known as Bazoom. You get hit by the zoom and then bonk. All right, let's do some repairs, shall we? We have a bit of spot fixes we need to do. Bazoom was how we beat in Dragon Quest III. That's how we dealt with Pandora's boxes, right? Yeah, you know, they knocked out the wall so that we could get out there easy. But I remember casting Blasto on those things to get them the hell out of there. And then table, bed, wash bin? No, I think it, like, us having it... Oh, my God. Flowers. I like us having to, like, fix it all up. Like, that's our job. It's the spell associated with the Hades Condor. Yeah. Well, let's go ahead and build a cool artifact. Oh, probably at the transmutation table, right? That's like the thing for, yeah. Stormstone, pure water, and wood. Yeah, the flowers are huge. I like that. Those are even like 3 tall walls. So we're, you know, somebody has to be in the background constructing all the relics for the hero to bless the rains in Rimuldar. Last chapter was the Lotus sigil, right? No. It wasn't called that, but I think that's what it was, right? The Erdrick, yeah, icon, yeah, like Token of Erdrick. I don't remember the name of it, but it, like, because that's what you find down in the swamps by Cantlin. Alright. I like that we also have the defenses. By the way, we are able to use the power of telekinesis. The builder. There we are, yes. Good. It's time to purify the lands and bless the rains. Down in Rimuldar. Oh, dang. Good morning, Slyo. I wasn't... I'm sorry, what did you build there? How many guns? Where did you get that? When did Rimuldar turn Catholic? Alright. It's time for us to move on, of course. We are not a hero. I keep that in mind. It's such an important bit for this game. It informs how I act a lot. Where it's like, look, yes, you can go out there and fight them sword and shield in hand, but that's not. The builder has many ways to battle. That's good. Oh, and the music's much happier, too. Ah, the hill to the north. Yep. Thanks, Nosh. Let's go talk to everyone, see how they're all doing. Womp womp. Uh-huh. Very ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Womp. Yo, what's up? The goggles? Yeah, look, these are protagonist goggles. That's how you know I'm that's how you know I'm the builder. Yeah, inventing goggles and becoming a Digimon. Yeah. They look pretty cool. That's true. But no, I do have a hat. Same goggles. All right. I guess we'll keep this here for any condors to come. I'm taking this one in the pocket, though. I'm happy with where Rimuldar has landed. I like our fields over here. We could probably upgrade the wash house, or to like make this what? This is a purification pool. Can we make it a wash house with like a wash tub? Do I just put a wash tub in here? Will that do it? Well, in any case. Nah, and then we've got, like, the long, everyone, you know, the nice inn. Oh, the window, yeah. That was this. Yeah, this is a fun island too, with like the different like takes on. We had a number of major characters about like, should we be curing this, or what can I even do? Ellie's self-doubt, Gerontius's sadness at his own failure about his protege Ilias, even getting to meet Thalius, you know. And, like, we build up in a fun way, too, as we, like, have to expand this building. I liked needing to expand this. I think that was an important, like, building bit where it's like, yeah, build this with 2 beds. Then you have to expand it to 4 beds. Then you want, like, even more beds. And it's like, okay. And we also have key pieces of Rimuldar. The keys, obviously. Like, yeah, that's a key piece of Rimuldar. Like, of course we need to be making magic keys. So, and then we have the slime balloons from fishing. I'll leave the shooting gallery up here just in case. But yeah. I think it's time for us to travel on north. This is what I was talking about blue slimes also being out here. It's still swampland, because swampland is an important, you know, piece of the land here. Like, we can't just remove the swamp. Alright, let's get up on this, and then, yeah, over there. It was on the north side. Not quite by the cave. How else do we get black mana? I know we've talked about it a few times, but, like, I still think that a Dragon Quest Universes Beyond thing would be really fun. We have so many... One of the things I think that's most important in my mind as we've gone through more Universes Beyond stuff is a large set of non-legendary thingies. Friends that you could have that aren't just, like, named characters. And like, locations are a good bit of that, too, in my mind. So... I don't know. Dragon Quest is obviously not as huge as the Final Fantasy, but... still. Ooh! Ooh! Oh, we can take a... We can hang out... Hold on, I want to hang out with a slime and what... Hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on. No, hold on. I want to... Hold on, hold on. I just wanted to take a look at the town from above here. Yeah, there we go. There's a slime buddy hanging out with us, too. Excuse me, I'm busy. Ghosts, I'm busy. This couch has me 100% protected from ghosts. We did a card design thing. We've done a couple of them, and for one of them I did Dragon Quest cards. And the metal slime I ended up making was like haste. It was something to the effect of haste. All damage dealt to it is reduced to 1, and it was like a 2/2. Like it was the fastest creature, and also like you had to bonk it multiple times. You couldn't just like hit it. Like you had to bonk it twice, or however big it was, you know, a metal thing would be. So there's a ghost that's trying to bother us. Come on, buddy. Come on up here. Okay, well. Yeah? This video game's really good. Alright. I think it's time to leave. Ozymandias. Okay, and again, on the next trip of our journey, we reset to 0, and we are probably going to do a different thing than, like, cloth and carpentry, you know? So... Alright. It's time to go. Oh, Ellie. We have more places to encounter and more to build. And Ellie is going to give us a nice little... the one thing we get to hold over, right? Because we had that in the previous one. We had a little bit that we got to hold over. Okay. First things first, let's take a look at what we got. 200 types of items. Okay, so we had our challenges for Rimuldar. Wow, 63 days. We would have had to have that for the speedrun? Wow, okay. Build your base to 5. There was that day I slept 5 days. There was the day I slept 5 days. Okay, you know, that's fair. We did repair the roof. We can build water crystals because we got the crown jewels. Ghouls. And all the puzzles. Okay. Reward for every challenge and reward for finishing Rimuldar. Meteorite bracer. Ooh, okay. We're doing the entirety of the North as one chapter. That's fair. So, like, Cole and Galenholm are the north side here of Elfgard. And that means that, like, Chapter 4, the one below that, has got to be Tantagel itself. A new island in Terra Incognita. I haven't done much. I probably won't do too much in Terra Incognita. Okay. I think this is probably, I know it's a little earlier than usual, but this is a very clean stopping spot. Last time we jumped into Rimuldar for like 5 minutes, but I kind of feel like jumping into Cole and Galenholm on their own to start next time would work here. Galenholm would have like the harp. Galenholm, oh, between Cole and Galenholm, you have the shrine, the Rubis shrine on the north side. You've got Erdrick's tomb. You've got, the Dragon Cave, maybe? But, like, maybe we do stuff with the Sunstone? I don't know. We have cacti. It looks like we've got a lot of desert up here, which there is a pretty big desert in between Cole and Galenholm. It's, to the side, to the east of Galenholm. Cowboy, cacti means cowboys. That's math. That's true. But yeah, we'll end a little early today. I think next time we'll get a very clean start in Cole and Galenholm. So that's going to be it for today. Looks like, I guess with this, we are, I assume, halfway through. I assume that we're going to have Cole and Galenholm, and then we're going to have Tantagel. Maybe we'll play with Terra Incognita a little bit. But yeah. Thank you all for joining. I hope you had a fun time with Builders. I love playing this, and I love just sort of like, it has me just sort of going and making fun things and building and talking, and it gives me time to talk about Netrunner or talk about like game thoughts and ideas. Very open-ended like that while we're building things up, so I really have a fun time talking about that stuff and talking with you about things. You know, many ideas and things that sort of rumble. Netrunner's been on my mind a lot over the last couple weeks, months. So, anyway, that is going to be it for tonight. If you want to keep seeing things, you can always follow. Super Go Live, 7 Central on weekdays. You can subscribe to the Cool Skulls and Slimes. Thank you to Malamet and Evijenk for the subs. I appreciate those as well. Upcoming stuff. Tomorrow I'm planning to do some Night Rain. I haven't streamed Night Rain since literally day one, and I've played a lot of Night Rain. And friends have played a lot more Night Rain than I have. And I think it would just be a fun time to play a couple games of Night Rain on stream. I've talked about it, but like in a couple weeks, I'm gonna start Tales of Eternia on Thursday. For playing through Tales of Eternia up to the remake and then playing through it again on the remake. I think it will be a lovely time because it'll mean we'll have a much closer comparison on like script, voices, updates, changes, combat, everything, because it'll be in mind. I'll probably see what I can do for the PSP version compared to the PS1 version. I'll take a look. If I pull up my copy sitting here, I've just got the PS1 version there. But yeah, and then Friday, unless I really audibly, actually I might, I'll have to see. Friday should be Slay the Spire, but it might change if I end up changing that. And then we've got Secrets of Strixhaven finale on Monday next week. So, anyway, that's going to be it for today. Thank y'all for joining. Y'all have a good night, everybody.